In this super quick Webflow tutorial, I'll teach you how to style the arrow inside a Webflow select component to be positioned where you want it to be positioned. So you can see in this example website, this specific arrow is not touching the edge of the div block. But if I go into my personal website, this specific arrow in the select dropdown is touching the side a bit too close. So let's quickly jump into Webflow and I'll show you how this is done. You can see in my project, I have a select field right here. By default, unstyled. Like I said again, there's an arrow right here, which is a bit too close to the edge of the screen. And we're gonna go ahead and fix this positioning by 2 steps. One is applying custom code to get rid of this arrow right here. And the second step is to add a background image and position the arrow where we want it to be positioned. So let's quickly go ahead and just add an embed code. And we'll go ahead and paste in the code. And this code is a typical opening style and closing style, and it's essentially affecting the class w-select. And this is a very specific CSS class that is created by Webflow. You'll notice all it's doing is just putting that arrow to be displayed none. And if you hit save and close, you'll notice the arrow has completely disappeared. The next step is to select that field, and I strongly recommend give it a class. So maybe I'll call it select_lol. And we want to go ahead and add an image, and we'll go ahead and choose the image. And I'm gonna go ahead and choose an image, a drop-down arrow, which the great thing is you can actually upload whatever image you want. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the specific positioning to be on the right-hand side, middle aligned. I'm gonna put the tile to be none. And if you're really confused about what all of this means, I've already made a tutorial on images and everything you need to know about images and image ratio, so check that out. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and change the height via percentage. And the great thing about using percentage is it's very responsive. So in this case, I might put 80%, and you'll notice it's looking G. You'll notice in the position, I can change the left position right here to be, let's say 90%. And you'll notice it literally moved the arrow for me. So I can put it to 95, 96, but in this case, if I put it to 100, it's looking good. And the reason why is because this has some white space around the arrow. But this is looking much better than touching the edge of the screen. And if I go into tablet, you'll notice because we use percentage, it's very, very responsive. So if we go ahead and preview this, you'll notice we have a custom arrow wherever we need it. My name is Derek Su. I'm a Sydney-based Webflow developer and Webflow designer. I hope you guys found value in this very, very short video. Please check out more of my videos on my YouTube channel. I also have a Webflow course and a business/freelance course. Otherwise, see you guys in the next one. Peace!